Merry Christmas, everyone! Today is Christmas, which is so exciting. I'm so excited I get to film this on Christmas. Obviously, I'm filming the day before because I want to celebrate with my family, but it's Christmas Eve today, so I can still say Merry Christmas, and I can say it whenever I want because we've been ready since October. But I did not do my 36-week pregnancy update last week. I'm so sorry, guys, but I was exhausted. I worked Thursday, Friday, 8.5 hours, and I've only been doing like 6, so it kind of threw me for a loop. I was really tired, and I probably would have been grumpy and ugly, so I decided I'm just gonna skip it. I'm gonna rest for me and my baby. So this will be my 36 and 37 week update. I am 37 weeks today, full term. Baby's good. I mean, 40 weeks is full term, but 37 weeks is basically when they say that like you're okay to go kind of thing. So very, very exciting. Obviously, we've been saying it since the beginning. We do not want baby to come until January. We would love baby to come a little bit earlier than its due date, but we are praying for January just because don't want it near Christmas. We want it to have its own birthday kind of thing. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So week 36, I think I said in my 35 week update that baby wasn't really moving as much anymore, which they had kind of said would happen, but 36, baby was bumping and grinding again. It was moving. And then, oh, weirdest thing ever, I was sitting on the couch, and I think it was because of my position. Like they say that posture plays a big part in like how your baby is like resting or sitting or where it is kind of thing. So I was sitting like back and all that stuff, so I think the baby was able to like flip, because I'm pretty sure I felt like a hand or an elbow or something. Like it was a lot smaller than the foot, and it was down below my belly button. I was like, first of all, I've never felt anything there. Second of all, I've never felt anything like this. Like it was so weird, and it stayed there for a little bit. So we were actually over at our friend's house, and they felt it too, and we got a picture of it, and my face is literally like, what is this? I don't know what that is. So that was different and kind of strange, but also kind of cool. In my 36 weeks, I also reread about labor, just because I'd read all those books before about like No Fear and like what labor looks like and that kind of thing, and just want to refresh my memory. I probably will read them again, especially because I've got 2 weeks off before baby comes, or a little bit less if it comes earlier, please. Yeah, I'll probably reread it again, but it just was great to reread it and, you know, tell myself all the same things. You know, don't be fearful, don't be anxious, don't be tense, because that is not good for you. It's not good for labor. You want to be like calm and open, so that way everything is just making its way down sort of thing. So that was good to read. I've been hungrier for sure. Not so much at meals, but just like wanting snacks in between. I didn't really have to do like the 6 meals a day thing, but I've definitely been wanting like, yeah, some snacks. I'm hungrier in the middle of my meals more so than I was before, so I've been having to compensate for that, but I think it's just because baby's growing now. That's all it's doing is putting on weight, so it needs food. And then I wrote out a to-do list because my brain I was starting to feel a little bit anxious about baby coming, just because I felt like I didn't have everything done, and so I wrote out a whole list just so I could get it off my mind and onto paper, and I could look at it, and it made me feel so much better to just see, okay, this is the things that I need to get done. Excuse me, not that I've necessarily done anything on the list, but just having it on the list made me feel so much better. And some stuff we can't do, like one of the things was take down Christmas, so that way we can like get the house ready for baby. That's definitely something I've been feeling this week, so I'm very happy it's Christmas because I love Christmas. Baby's moving. But at the same time, I really am in the nesting phase, right? So I want it all gone because I don't want the Christmas tree up when baby's here. I don't want all this Christmas stuff everywhere. I want my house to be set. So Brad and I have a plan, I think, for the 27th. I know it's really early for us, especially us Christmas enthusiasts who normally keep it up to like January 7th or so, January 6th, but this year it's like, get it down, get the house clean, clean everything, and then put it all back in its right spot. And so it's ready for baby. The biggest reason too we want to take it down is because the storage room that we have in our apartment has gotten really messy because of baby. Like we just kind of stuffed the stroller and the pack and play and that kind of thing, but we can't really organize because all the Christmas bins were empty and like stacked. So once those are full and stacked the right way, then everything else can be situated, and then that will be like a big thing off our shoulders. So that was kind of it for 36 weeks. And then 37, I'm full term. We went to the appointment last week, and we were spot on again. We were measuring great. I think we're measuring like a week behind, which is good. Like I'd rather be, you're supposed to be like within 2 centimeters sort of thing, so it's good. It's better that than bigger. But we're measuring, it's been consistently like a week behind sort of thing, so that's good. And then heart rate was great, and blood pressure was great. And then for the baby's heartbeat, it was funny because baby, like she told us last time that baby's heartbeat, the reason why it changes, and I think I told you guys that too, is because if baby moves or if baby, like anything happens, the heart rate can change so quickly, whereas for adults it takes a long time to get your heart rate to change. And so she had it on, she's like, oh, 144, it's high, and then it went down to 137 because the baby moved, and then baby moved again, and it went back up to the high 40s. And so she's like, baby doesn't know if it wants to be a boy or a girl today, just because people say if it's higher, it's a girl, if it's lower, it's a boy. It's been high basically all the weeks except for the past 2. But yeah, she said, hey, baby's heart rate's good, everything's good, you guys are doing good. And she asked us if we had any questions, and Brad and I were just like, we just want our baby, like we're so ready, we're so excited. So that was awesome. And then I had to take the swab for the GBS strep bacteria. It's not GBS strep, it's GBS bacteria, it's something strep, something bacteria strep, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, they just swabbed for that. And I will get the results back at my next appointment, which isn't until after the new year because we have like a home visit on the next week we have to schedule. And then because Christmas was this week, they weren't open. And then next week is a home visit, and then we go back to them. So we won't be seeing them for a while. But yeah, everything's good and we're great. I've been feeling I think I told you guys as well, I've been feeling things like in my, sorry, I keep touching my hair. It's like really annoying me right now. Just curled it and now it looks flat. Ugh. But anyways, I've been feeling like things in like my pelvis and like my bones kind of getting ready. But this week I've been feeling a lot different things. Like sometimes even I'm all of a sudden like, oh, like not painful, but just like, what was that? I don't know if it's like baby's head just getting in there more or what's going on, but I've been feeling that, and I've been feeling like menstrual-like cramps, like small, really small, nothing major, and they don't last very long, but I've been feeling that as well. So definitely everything's preparing itself, I'm assuming. I've just feeling stuff and feeling baby's head move more, but it's off and on. Like it'll be like for a couple days I feel all this, and then I'll feel like nothing, and I'm like, did you take your head out or something? And then you put it back. Like I don't know how it works or what it's doing, but yeah. Sorry, I just had a visitor, so it kind of like threw me off, but I think I was just talking about baby's head and how I was feeling it. But like I said, it's been off and on different days. Like today I haven't felt anything down there, and a couple days ago I was feeling stuff, so I don't really know what's going on anymore. But yeah, I'm still working. I worked this morning, Christmas Eve, and then I work Saturday, Sunday, and then there's only 3 days left for me to work. I don't know what I'm working out of those, but I'm definitely thankful that my store that I work at is closed for the first 2 weeks of January, and it's forcing me to stay at home because I would just work because that's the kind of person that I am, but I've definitely been feeling this week tired. Like Brad said, he's like, you come home and you're miserable, but it's mainly because I haven't also been sleeping that well a couple nights. So mixed with that and then having to get up so early and then going to work and being on my feet and then coming home, I'm just exhausted. And so I'm very thankful that I'll be done soon, but I'm also very thankful that I have been able to work as long as I have. I'll be 38 weeks basically once I finish, so I'm very thankful that I was able to do that and kind of stay off my feet. So once I am done work, I plan on, because Brad will be home, and I also just kind of want to start in general, I want us to go on like 45-minute walks or even just half-an-hour walks for the days that I won't be working, just so that way I'm outside getting fresh air, and also because that really, really helps with baby and making it its way down and positioning and all that stuff. So that's my goal. Pray that it happens. And then just going back to the no sleep thing, the past week has been rough. I think what mainly it was because of having to go to work. Like my hours this week were 6, whereas they were 7 before. So having to go in for 6, well, no, some of them were 7 too. And I was finding it a struggle to fall asleep because we've had so much going on with Christmas. Yes, I can feel your little foot. We've had so much going on with Christmas that I haven't had time to like let my brain wind down. So we come home from events every single night, and then it's just like, boom, I need to go to bed because I have to get my 8 hours. And then because of that, I've just been rushed, and then I go lie down in bed and I expect my brain just to shut off, but it doesn't. So I'm lying there for like 2 hours. I actually had kind of like a little bit of a breakdown the other night because my brain would not shut up. And I was like, Celine Dion, no more singing in my head, please. But yeah, I had like a breakdown and I started crying because I'm like, I just need to sleep. But thankfully it hasn't been like every night. I think there's 3 nights in a row where it did happen, and then I kind of realized what was happening, so I made sure, like, you know, calm before bed kind of thing as much as I can, and that has definitely helped. And then our oils came in, some more that we ordered, just yesterday, so last night I was able to use Serenity on my feet, and I got a really good night's sleep. I still have to wake up and go to the bathroom and that kind of thing, but my brain has been a lot less active, which is really, really nice. But yeah, because everyone's like, get as much sleep as you can before baby comes, and it's like, if I could, I would. But yeah, so other than that though, I still feel really, really good. I'm getting a little bit more tired, but like I said, I think that's just the no sleep mixed with working, so otherwise I feel great. Yeah, I just feel good. I don't feel like short of breath or anything. Like if I talk for a long time, then obviously, you know, I'm short of breath, but it's not, I don't feel like pressure on my lungs or anything like people said. And I was just watching Makeup by Tiffany D's pregnancy announcement. I know I've kind of compared her, but our pregnancies seem to be very similar. Like I was also thinking that this late in pregnancy that I would just be, you know, huge and unable to do anything for myself, but it's like, no, like I can still do everything. Like I'm still walking, I'm still talking, I'm still having fun. And so it's been great, and it's awesome to be pregnant at Christmas. I think that's so much fun. I keep hitting my belly and baby's like, whoa. But baby last week, not last week, but just, yeah, maybe it was last week. It was in last week's Vlogmas, but Brad said, he's like, you look a lot lower, which is interesting because I've kind of felt low the whole time. So I don't know if baby's like down more, and that's why I've been feeling things. Like I felt more things last week than this week, but I don't know. But I still just kind of feel the foot moving around, and then the butt's right here and head down and all that. So that's good, but kind of stayed the same. But the foot feels bigger. It feels bigger than it did a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we're just getting excited. We're so close. We're in the home stretch. This is it. We're so excited. I'm just trying to keep my iron up, keep my protein up, and just so that way I'm good and I'm healthy and I'm awake and I'm alert. And then the other thing too, like with no sleep, sorry, I'm trying to like fit everything in. The other thing too with no sleep is that I think I'm also I was kind of getting anxious about it as well, because they say like make sure you get a good night's sleep before like baby comes, that way, you know, you're energized and stuff for the birth. So I'm like, I need to make sure that I'm getting my good sleeps in now, because it could happen at any time. Once again, probably won't, but it could. So I'm like, I need to sleep. But yeah, so that's all that stuff. Other than that, just ready to have it, and not in a sense of like, oh my gosh, get this thing out of me, which is what everyone keeps asking me. They're like, oh my gosh, are you so over it? Are you so done? I'm like, no, like I honestly, like I adore being pregnant. I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna miss it. But for the most part, like I'm just loving it. And so I'm not anxious to get it out, but I am excited for the baby to be here. I packed my hospital bag, which was, yep, I packed my hospital bag, and we got some stuff that we like needed, and just baby things, and we basically have everything for the baby now. We just have to like wash the sheets and stuff, but I'm gonna wait till after Christmas. Like I said, there's a whole list of things that we still have to do, but it's nothing major. We're ready. Basically, we went to the appointment and she asked us any questions and we said, we're ready. Like, give us our baby. I already said that, but yeah, so I'm gonna continue rambling if I don't end this, even though I want to continue talking because I haven't sat down and talked to you guys. I missed my last week update, but I hope every one of you is having a blessed Merry Christmas. Such a great holiday season. I love it so, so much. And if you haven't already, check out my holiday house tour. You guys can see how we decorated for Christmas. I will link that video down below as well, but you guys, we are so close to meeting this little baby, and I just want to thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me and Brad. It's been a long one, but it's been a fun one, and it's kind of gone really quick at the same time. So just a couple of weeks, that's it. Like, we're 37 weeks. Oh my gosh. And it keeps hitting me randomly, like just right now it did, as I'm talking. It just hits me randomly, and I'm like, in a month I will be holding a baby in my arms. Like, regardless of anything, by this time I'll be holding a baby in my arms. Like, I'm so excited. So excited. I'm so excited to see who it is, kind of thing. And Brad, because we have the boy name and the girl name picked out, and so Brad was like, are you a A or are you a B? And it was just cute because it's like, we're gonna find out so soon, and we're gonna name you, and you're gonna be ours, and we're gonna be a family of 3. So we're just really excited that we are so close, and it's kind of surreal that we're this close. But once again, I need to stop blabbing because I'll just continue forever, and I totally would have forgot the bump shot if I didn't continue blabbing, so that's kind of a good thing. But all just for Christmas. So this is 37 weeks. Yep, there's my little outie, you guys can see, but 37 weeks pregnant, and definitely got a bump, and it feels like my butt is sticking out more too. I mean, I don't really have much of a butt, but what's there? I don't know. Brad, in our Vlogmas video, was like, oh my gosh, my butt looks big. But anyways, so the sweater's long, but this is like where like my pant line kind of thing would be. So let me just do it. yeah, so anyways, so there's the babes. So I don't know if I look any lower. I kind of think I look the same, but Brad felt like I had dropped a little bit, but who knows, we'll see. So yeah, that is it, 37 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you all so much, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget, you're all beautiful. Bye guys.